Amazing news! A new composition by Frédéric Chopin was discovered recently. And this is a very short piece which looks rather like a fragment or a draft, but nevertheless it's absolutely lovely. And what is even better is that this piece of music is accessible for intermediate pianists. That's why I have decided to provide you with a free course dedicated to this piece, where I will explain you a bunch of different universal, widely applicable piano playing strategies and techniques. So this is a great opportunity for intermediate and beginner pianists to work on your technique optimization, and acquire new skills. But also this course will be interesting for advanced pianists, because I'm going to speak about interpretation and provide you with some top-notch interpretational secrets. And this course is absolutely free. Just follow the link in the description and you'll get a lifelong access to learning materials. And now let me just play to you this piece and tell you why I chose to play it this way and not another. So what I think about this piece is that this is a rather dramatic composition, because when Chopin wants to create something sentimental, when he wants to compose a piece which is aimed to entertain, to soothe, something you would listen during your afternoon tea, chatting with friends, he would start right away in this sentimental character. Or, for example, So you know from the very first bar that this is a very lovely music piece, which is not going to overwhelm us, which is not going to challenge us, and will just give us some pleasant, exquisite listening experience. But when Chopin wants to manifest himself as a dramatic composer, when he wants to convey something profound, something intensive, and you understand right away that this is no Barbie, this is bloody Oppenheimer. Or, for example, or even so from the very start, you're like, okay, I really have to embrace myself and get through it. And it's not going to be easy, it's going to be tough, it's going to be bloody. But if I get through this, I might deserve a true catharsis. So this piece starts exactly like that, like those dramatic compositions. And this usage of passing notes in such a dramatic context, which actually sounds absolutely weird if you play them like together. Beautiful, it's like fusion jazz, like wild stuff. But actually this is very typical for Chopin, and it's also typical in very dramatic context, like That's why I personally don't think that this is a sentimental, sweet composition, but I think this is a rather dramatic piece. It doesn't mean, however, that you can't find appropriate spots for sweetness and tenderness, because you always can find such spots even in the most dramatic compositions by Chopin. But it's very important to think, how would you balance that? Because typically, when we have a sweet spot in a dramatic composition, we would compensate it with returning back to a proud spirit. Because there are two fundamental tones of Chopin's music: a proud spirit of Polish people, and żal, which is like a vague term for sentimentality, nostalgia, longing, and other similar emotions. And those two very often counterbalance one another. So, for example, if you choose to do a contrast, it would be a good idea to get back to a more proud character when you get back to an original key. So I think you are as excited as me about this new discovery, and please follow the link in the description for a free course on this piece. Thanks for watching this, and see you next time.